6 months we're more good with. You're looking at my winter gear right now.
See, that's the opposite. We'll wear shorts in the winter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy for wearing a jacket right now.
Yeah. Wait till you see what I wear on stage.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. We going?
Well,
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is John 5 with Rob Zombie, and the first question is, you're kind of halfway through the tour. How the hell's it going so far?
Is it halfway through?
It's getting pretty close to it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's going great. So far so good. No mishaps. Crowds have been great, and shows have been even better, and getting amazing response. So it's been pretty amazing so far. No problems. Knock on wood.
It's all the way over there,
Yeah.
but it's a pretty hectic schedule. I was looking at it. You're in one town one day, you're bounced right over to the next. Is there really any time for doing stuff in between, or is it just really travel from place to place?
Well, it's pretty much traveling, but it is very plush. We get to get on our bus and we'll sleep and we'll just wake up in another town, so it's pretty easy on my end. And I'll just play guitar and watch DVDs, and same thing I do at home, but on a traveling house.
Yeah, that does sound pretty plush.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And you're with your friends and all that stuff, and it's pretty good.
You're back here, we're quite a ways away from the stage where the music's going on right now. Have you had a chance to really take in any of the bands that performed before you guys?
Oh, sure. I because throughout the day you have time to walk around and kick the rocks and stuff, so I head over there and check out all the bands, of course. No, I like to watch everybody I can, and even when I'm getting ready, when Five Fingers on or Mastodon is on, I'll always go out there and check it out because, I really enjoy them.
You just mentioned the big names that when people look at the list, those are the ones that are in the big bright colors that everyone knows. Are there any of the bands that are kind of in the smaller prints that you've seen here that you've really enjoyed in particular? They're all really great bands. We've got to take a look at them. But is there anyone in particular that you've enjoyed seeing day after day?
I enjoy seeing all of them. I think they all have something to offer, that's for sure, and they're really doing it out there, in the heat. Not today, it's not that hot today, but it's they are out there in 106-degree weather, just right in the blazing sun, just doing it, and everybody's doing a great job.
And just the one thing that's amazed me, we've been here for just about every minute of all the performances. You've got some really charismatic people from starting right at 12:40 all the way through, because I've seen some people work this crowd. It's got to be a really nice atmosphere and energy the whole time you're here.
Yeah. By the time we got on stage at I don't know what time we go on stage, 9:30.
Yeah, it's 9:20 tonight or something.
Yeah, the people, a lot of people, they've had a long day. It's a long day in the sun and drinking, and they're pretty tired, and but we give them the greatest zombie show there's been yet. So we're also going to make a DVD this year because the show is so big, and it's funny because White Zombie and Rob Zombie, they've never done a DVD through like 30-year career, so it's pretty cool.
Considering how much Rob Zombie is into film, that's actually really surprising.
Yeah, never been a live DVD, so this year we're doing it.
Good. And you've been doing stuff off the new album, Ben This Rat Regeneration Vendor. How's it been received so far on the tour?
Great. It's been received amazing. The first song we do is called Teenage Nosferatu, and that is the first song. So
I appreciate you not finishing
right.
it.
I'm a professional. So I can, everybody's like, wow. So the reaction is really always big for the first song. So that's, a given. And then Dead City Radio is, a single. It's been played on the, radio, and it's a single. And, the video and all that stuff. And then American Band, everybody kind of knows that. And so, we've had great luck with it.
Yeah, listening to the album, when a musician comes out with a new album, there's always that, do you want it to be just like the old stuff? Do you want to be... I will say, just been listening to Rob Zombie for most of my life. You listen to it and your first reaction, it's a Rob Zombie CD. It's a CD that if you like Rob Zombie, you're going to love the CD. And I think that the reaction that the crowd's been getting, I think that most people feel that way because I have not heard one person that likes Rob Zombie listen to new stuff and went, oh no, they all love it.
Yeah. We've gotten great response from this CD, and we're really proud of it. We worked really hard on it, and the feedback has been nothing but very positive.
I'm curious because Rob is, he does music, he does film, he's involved in a lot of things. When it comes to the writing process, how much of it is Rob and how much of it is you guys getting together and doing it?
It's I'll come up with a ton of riffs, and we'll go get together and he'll tell me what he likes and what he doesn't like. So we have he'll just say, oh, I like this, I like that, let's work on it. So I wrote all the songs with him, except for, of course, the Grand Funk Railroad song.
Well, yeah. And a hell of a cover, too, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I do have to ask, Venomous Rat Regeneration Vendor?
No idea.
No, I'm assuming you've had that question. I'm just looking at it like Teenage Nosferatu, Venomous Rat Regeneration Vendor. First of all, you have those right after each other,
right.
And anyone who's not into Rob Zombie, they just look at you. Really? No, you don't. So really, no idea?
No idea.
I had to ask. I figured there'd be something along those lines, but so. Is there any particular song on this album, like a riff or a chunk of the song or a whole song in particular that you really dig performing live the most, or is just the whole album is a love?
There are songs that are special to me because you record them and you write them, and then how they turn out is like really, oh wow, this is really cool. Like Teenage Nosferatu one, that was more of a up-tempo one.
Yeah.
Like dun 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 dun. But now it's really super slow and dirgy and heavy, and but it came out amazing. That Dead City Radio, that was I think the first song we wrote on when we started writing. The theme of the Venomous Rat, it's like this electric sitar thing. Lucifer Rising. There's so many songs on there that I really enjoy.
I have to say the solo on Lucifer Rising that you do is the one that. Now I was listening to the album, that one perked me right, but it's a hell of a solo, man. It's really good.
One take.
Wow.
Yeah, Rob said, do something like, give me like a crazy fast guitar solo, and I was like, okay, because I just sit around and play like that all day. So, I did it, and he was like, okay, perfect, let's move on. And I was like, okay.
Well, my day's done.
Yeah.
So, just a couple more questions. So you now have ex-Manson drummer Ginger Fish here, and you're ex-Manson guitarist. Are you guys just collecting ex-band members at this point, or what's going on with that?
We're just, it's, when your parents said, oh, it's who you know, it's type of thing. Well, there's a little truth in that because, we had some drummer problems. Tommy, we lost to Ozzy, and Joey was in Slipknot. Joey was helping us out. And now we were like, oh, who should we get? What drummers? And I was like, pretty much asking, who do you know? And I know Ginger. And Ginger was having some problems, and I just called him, and he gladly accepted.
It must be fun because you two were Manson for a while, so it must be really fun to have Rob plus you two. You really got to add something to when you're on tour with each other.
Yeah, it's great. You kind of, because you got to live with these people. Day in, day out on a small, traveling steel tube, with wheels. So, knowing Ginger and, he's fine to travel with and great to work with, So just performing is just a small part of the job.
And, I'm just looking at your career, David Lee Roth, Rob Halford, Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie. Is it safe to say that you're attracted to theatrical rock? Or is it just kind of happened to go that way?
There's there's a ton of other people on there that don't have anything to do with theatrical rock, whatsoever. But I do enjoy it. I enjoyed it as a kid, with Kiss and Alice Cooper and everything like that. But here's the one important thing. This is entertainment. People want to be entertained. You go to the movies, you want to be entertained. You go to a concert, you want to be entertained. So that's what we're doing our best to do, entertain these people, give them their money's worth, and have them walk away going, that was a great show.
And you said that you've been involved with a lot of people who aren't theatrical. You look at you just take a quick look at the bands and people you've worked with. I couldn't go through all of them or take up the whole interview. You've been with a ton of people, plus 7 solo albums, something along those lines? 6? Yeah, 6. And, solo in between all this band stuff, what attracts you to do the solo stuff?
Because the love of the guitar. I really love the guitar. I love music, and I love pushing myself. I love anybody that does anything with, that is great at what they do. It could be a BMX guy, or it could be a boxer, a baseball player, or a drummer. So I try to, be the best I can be at guitar, and I just love studying and pushing myself to the limits.
And I will say, I listened to the cover you did of Welcome to the Jungle, and it was a fantastic cover. I really do enjoy your guitar work, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you on stage tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for meeting with us. It was a pleasure. And great pants, by the way. The first time I saw you come around the corner, that man has some nice pants on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck with the show.
Thank you.